Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Terrence Director 525 here, and as a yearly tradition, I'm here to show you guys what I got for Christmas 2018. But before I get into that, I first want to share with you guys the results from the suggestions of what Hornby review I should do. Well, first off, I should really say thank you to everyone who put in a suggestion in the comments of the Bachman-Paxton review. And I also received a few personal messages through my email. And man, it was just so close between Murdoch and the Flying Scotsman. Those were the two strong contenders, and I'm happy to say that the Flying Scotsman is the winner by just one vote. Many people suggested Murdoch and the Flying Scotsman, but yeah, it's amazing to see how close those two locos were. So for those of you who suggested another product or Murdoch, well, for one, I guess I'm sorry, but I will be doing a review of Murdoch in the future. It just won't be right now. Nevertheless, I hope that you will still enjoy the Flying Scotsman review as well as the other videos that are coming up. As I said previously, I'm currently working on episode 6, and that should be released sometime in January. I want to say mid-January, but it could be a little bit earlier if I'm able to find the time to get it done. Other than that, that's all I have to really say regarding the results. And why don't we get right into the Christmas presents? Alright, so I will, as usual, start with the stuff that is not Thomas or / model train related, and just so I can get that stuff out of the way, since I know you guys probably care much more about the train related stuff. But for starters, I got from my sister an air hockey game, it was just a little thing that she bought from her middle school. And I mean, it was a very nice thing. Probably when I go to my aunt's house later, I will be playing that with my cousins, and yeah, that should be fun. Another thing that I got is the yellow Coolest Brother Moji. Yeah, I don't really know what it is. It's kind of like a little stuffed animal moji thingy. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I think my sister also got me that, which I'm very thankful for. In addition to that, my parents got me a $15 iTunes gift card. That came as a surprise. I mean, I never asked for an iTunes gift card, but they still gave it to me nonetheless. So I'm very thankful for that. And lastly, I got a card game that is known as Battle of the Sexes, Top List. I've never heard of this game. I mean, I was pretty surprised to see it under the tree this morning when I woke up. But I mean, hey, maybe it's a gift from Santa. I don't know. No, joking. Anyways. So that concludes basically everything I got that's not train related, which is surprising. Usually you get like a book or some clothes or something, but this year I actually didn't. So with all the money I have, I'm probably going to go out and get some clothes. But yeah. Anyhow, I digress. Let's now talk about Wooden Railway, because as we all know, Thomas Wooden Railway has been discontinued, replaced with Thomas Wood. To me, that's a complete mistake on Mattel's part, but then again, they've made many mistakes and are continuing to make many mistakes. And I mean, you know what, I just don't want to get into into rambling about that, because, you know, so many people have rambled already about it, and it's just, I mean, this is the Christmas presents video. This is supposed to be a video of enjoyment, you know, not a video of stress and criticism, you know. So anyhow, the one Wooden Railway item that I did not bring down to the basement right now, since it was just too big and I just didn't think it would be appropriate to show it on camera, is the Wooden Railway battery charging station. This is a destination that came out, I believe, in 2014, comes with Stafford, and the only reason why I bought this was because I saw it in my local Tuesday Morning, and Tuesday Morning is one of those stores where you can find a product for much cheaper than it normally goes for. I mean, I found this product for only $15, or really $14.99, but still though. I mean, and I've gone to toy stores in which Stafford just by himself, the Wooden Railway Stafford, costs $14. So the fact that I was able to find this Stafford plus the destination for just that price, I mean, I thought that was a bargain, and I snatched it right away, especially since I know in the next few years it's probably going to become very rare, and I'd be able to sell it for a really good price if I ever choose to do that. And I will get into other Wooden Railway stuff, but I actually first want to go into something different. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the user Thompson Line, but this past November, he put on his channel a giveaway competition, a Christmas giveaway, and basically there were a few different things that you could have applied for. I chose to go for 2 Wooden Railway items, and I will show you guys these on camera just right now, as these are the first. So the first one is Boko. Now this is just fantastic because now, as you guys know, I'm mainly a Bachman and Hornby guy, but I mean, I applied for this mainly because Boko was one of the few classic Wooden Railway characters that I never had as a kid, and I always wanted to get Boko. And I mean, considering that these go for like, I want to say like $70, $80 new on eBay, like, I mean, I thought that like this was just something I had to go for. And I'm really happy and thankful to have this. And the other Wooden Railway product the prize came with was this new style Bill and Ben. As you can see, it's the Learning Curve version from 2005. Comes with the character card. I mean, this is just so nostalgic for me too, because I mean, I remember going into toy shops and seeing stuff like this all the time. And I mean, after, you know, Learning Curve gave the license to Mattel and everything, you know, just the Wooden Railway items, they just haven't been the same. I mean, I really miss the character cards especially. Anyhow, lastly, he gave me Silly Sludge, which was, I mean, a fun thing to give. I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, but hey, I mean, if I ever need it, I have it. So, yeah. And that concludes that. So yeah, thank you so much again, Thompson Line, for these prizes. I mean, believe me, they're in good hands now. I plan to open up Boko just because, but Bill and Ben, I have the old style version, so those I'll probably just keep in the box and, you know, just be like, yeah, I mean, see them as a collectible item anyhow. So yeah, that's that. And the two other Wooden Railway items I acquired because I just always wanted to get them are one, the new style 2008 Peter Sam, as you can see right here. And just like Boko and Bill and Ben, it comes with the character card. And I mean, I actually paid quite the price for this. I paid like $40 US for this on eBay. But honestly, I thought it was worth it because one, it was brand new in the box, and two, this is one item that I've always wanted. I have the new Sir Handel from 2008, but not Peter Sam. And it just feels really good to finally have this, you know, after all these years. I mean, considering that it's, what, a decade old now? And lastly, I got Patrick. Now, this is the first edition of Patrick by Tomy, because when Mattel came in, for whatever reason, some of the road vehicles, Patrick and I think Butch, their wheels are just completely black. I don't know what Mattel was thinking, but I really wanted to get the original Tomy version since he comes with the painted wheels. You know, and also the face changed for some reason. That's really odd. I don't know why Mattel came up with that. This face to me is much more accurate if you go into the Thomas Wiki and you look at Patrick. But yeah, this too is pretty nostalgic, as it's from 2012, or actually the box is 2011, but I believe he was announced in 2012, which is interesting. But yeah, that's that. All right, so that's Wooden Railway through. Now for the minis, or really, I got one mini. This too came as a surprise. So my mother went to my local Kmart, and apparently these were on sale. And I mean, I'm not really a fan of the minis range personally, but I got this one thing. I mean, I have no idea what this is, honestly. But I mean, maybe I'll put a caption right there as to what it is once I open it. But I mean, I mean, it was nice to see this in my stocking, but I mean, hey. I don't really have much use for it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, and then I got one Adventures item, because this too was on sale at Kmart. And that is James' Fossil Discovery, Dino Discovery James, that's right. Okay, and yeah, that's, I mean, clearly a Mattel idea. But yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, I see this again as a collectible item, so I mean, maybe one day become rare, considering the Adventures range is getting discontinued. I don't know what the hell Mattel is thinking these days. I mean, soon enough, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they get to Bachman and make Bachman Thomas and French Electric or some shit. Like, you know, I mean, excuse my language, but like, I mean, oh my god, like, are they screwing up the Thomas franchise? Now I'll show you the rest of the stuff I got. So, first I'll show you some stuff my grandfather got me, which is actually over here. And first of all, I got the Bachmann welded storage tank. This is an interesting product. I mean, I was a little surprised when I actually got this because I thought it was actually going to be bigger. I mean, like, for example, I luckily have these express coaches sitting right over here. But I mean, look at the size of this compared to that. I mean, that's pretty small. I thought it was going to be like one of those bigger, like, gray storage tanks, like seen on the show, like by Brendan Docks. And that's the other thing. I thought this was going to come gray, but it came in this weird tannish color. I mean, I don't really know why Bachmann made it like this, but this is resin, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm probably going to paint it gray, and I'll still stick it by the Docks. But I mean, I now understand why this only cost like $10 from where I bought it, considering it's so small. But hey, that's cool. I also got a few Hornby Scaledale items, including a little garden shed. And this is, I don't really know where I'm going to put this yet, but I mean, hey, you can never have too many little huts. I also got, let's see, the wooden garage. This one is dated 2014. And yeah, this I'm probably going to stick somewhere in the fishing village. It just seems like it belongs there. And I got this, which is the blacksmiths, not the Waterton blacksmiths, but the blacksmiths from the coal mine Scaledale range. I actually have one other of these buildings, which is the fan house, which I got back in like May, I think, May or June. But yeah, this is the second one. And I plan to also get the winding house. That's the other one I really would like to get. But I mean, just look at the quality of this, guys. I mean, this is why I love resin buildings. They look realistic. The quality is amazing. I mean, this is why I really hope Bachmann will announce a few more resin buildings in 2019. I mean, because that's what the Thomas range needs. It doesn't need the stupid diesel co-tanker or chocolate syrup tanker. It needs you know, quality products like these. And I mean, hey, that's me. And then I got 2 Bachmann pieces of rolling stock. This is the Sodor Fruit and Vegetables Cold Vent Fan. And I only bought this, like, you guys, some folks see this as a gimmicky item, but I honestly see this as more of a quality item, simply because it kind of reminds me of Season 7. Like, episodes like Not So Hasty Puddings with Elizabeth. I mean, just looking at, like, that logo, and, I mean, just the color of the van. I mean, because there were, like, vans of this color in the later model series, if you guys remember. And that logo just reminds me of Season 7. Like, I get Season 7 vibes when I see this. So I'm probably going to get one more of these, actually, and maybe if I do another, you know, running video, have Percy or James or someone pull these. But yeah, and then lastly I got the, well, not lastly, but lastly on this side over here I got the green mail car. And this product I plan to paint brown. Just simply because, I mean, it's, you know, I've never seen a green mail car on in the TV series, at least in the model series. Not too sure about the CGI series since I don't really pay attention to that. But yeah, I'm all for authentic. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with some stuff over here. Alright. I'm trying to get this out of the shot. There we go. Yeah, coat just got stuck on the bridge over here, but alright. But yeah, that's that. And lastly, got a few Hornby items. So I got this, which is the Hornby Goods Yard crane, which is another one of those rare items, you know, from 2005, I believe. Yeah, but that will probably go in my dockyard. I also was lucky enough to find this. This is pretty neat. This is the Hornby Accessories pack number 2 with the which is Thomas themed. And I only bought this simply because, well, one, I found it for a very good price. Only 20 British pounds, which to me was a pretty good deal. And 2, it comes with all these little accessories that I could add to the layout. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use this, but I also plan to use that somewhere, because I actually always wanted to have one of these cottages, Hornby cottages. But yeah, that's that. And we're almost through here. I know this is a lot of stuff, guys, but to be fair, I mean, for whatever reason, I mean, my parents were like, alright, we'll get some more Thomas stuff this year and not get you books, I guess. I mean, simply maybe because I got a Kindle or something, but I don't know. And yeah. Here's one more of the Hornby Gray vent fans. I have one of these already, but nice to have a second. And two circus fans, which are different from the 3-pack that I reviewed many years ago. This one and this one. And these two I found for just 15 pounds each. So I thought, hey, why not? Hornby stuff is rare, discontinued, and as the years go on, it's only going to get more and more valuable. So, and lastly, is this, the 2015 Hornby Wagon Pack A, which comes with the brake van, the Soda Scrap Wagon, and the new style open wagon. And I only bought this mainly because of the new style open wagon. Because if you look carefully, the tooling of this new style open wagon is different from the original. Yeah, if you just take a good look at that, and I mean, if you don't believe me, you can go into Hatton's or whatever site you like to look at when you're looking at Hornby Thomas products, and you'll see there's a difference in the shape of the product. But yeah, and then the very last thing, which hasn't arrived yet, as I ordered it just 2 days ago, is the Bachmann Spifle brake fan. And I'll just say right now, yes, that is going to be the third review that I do for winter 2018, because I mean, let's be honest, guys, out of all of the 2018 announcements, the Spifle brake van was definitely the best one. I mean, maybe with the exception of the narrow gauge carriages, but the Bachmann Spifle brake van, I mean, when I saw that face, even on the large scale one, when we got the image of the large scale Spifle brake van, I mean, I was just like, yes, Bachmann, that is the face we need. And I mean, it definitely deserves a review. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And that basically concludes everything I got for Christmas 2018. So yeah, once again, of course, as usual, I'm very grateful for everything that I got. Just stay tuned, guys, for more videos to come. Episode 6, as I said, is currently in the works. That will be out very soon. And in addition to that, episode 6, in addition to that, yeah, there are 2 more reviews will be coming up, and that's basically going to be it for this winter, unfortunately. Initially, I was actually going to I was initially going to get Bachmann Rusty, but unfortunately, he has not been released yet, and yeah, I just don't know when I'm going to be able to get him, because I also wanted to do another narrow gauge scenes video with him running around and having Rusty's theme in the background, but unfortunately, that's going to be postponed, probably to the summer, maybe even the winter, depending on when he's released, because, to be honestly, like, Bachmann's release schedule is just so unpredictable. So that's basically everything I have to say, though. So once again, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Terrence Tractor 525 signing out.